Title: Cardi B and Stefon Diggs break up after controversial revelation on pregnancy. It was supposed to be the happiest chapter of Cardi B and Stefon Diggs' whirlwind romance, a relationship that had set the internet ablaze from the very start. But one single revelation turned their fairy tale into chaos, leaving both their worlds spiraling in heartbreak, betrayal, and public outrage. A love born in fire and fame. When Cardi B first met NFL star Stefon Diggs at a private party in Miami, the chemistry was instant. Cameras weren't even rolling, yet sparks flew like it was scripted. Diggs, known for his charm and quiet confidence, was captivated by Cardi's energy, her laugh, her realness, and her unapologetic personality. Within weeks, the two were inseparable, seen everywhere from high-end restaurants in LA to courtside NBA games. Social media couldn't get enough. Fans called them Power Pair 2.0. Cardi's energy balanced Diggs' calm demeanor. Their affection seemed genuine. And when Cardi showed up at one of his Buffalo Bills games wearing a custom #14BabaMama Energy hoodie, it became one of the most viral sports moments of the year. No one could have predicted what was coming next. The rumors begin. 2 months later, whispers started spreading online. Gossip blogs claimed Cardi might be pregnant. Her outfits became baggier, her social media posts less revealing. Paparazzi photos of her clutching her stomach only added fuel to the fire. Then, an insider leaked a photo of what appeared to be a positive pregnancy test on her bathroom counter. The internet exploded. Cardi refused to confirm or deny the news. But Stefon's reaction, or lack thereof, sparked confusion. While Cardi was posting cryptic messages like, "New blessings loading," Diggs was seen training harder than ever, avoiding any mention of her or the alleged pregnancy. Behind closed doors, their relationship was already cracking. The private war. According to sources close to Cardi, the couple had been arguing constantly. Diggs wanted to keep things private, while Cardi felt he was hiding her when she needed support most. She was emotional, scared, and overwhelmed, not just with the idea of motherhood again, but with the weight of the public's expectations. One night, things reached a boiling point. During a phone argument, Cardi reportedly shouted, "You think I'll raise this baby alone? You better step up, Stefon." He hung up. That same week, Diggs unfollowed her on Instagram. Cardi responded by deleting every photo of him and tweeting, "When someone shows you they ain't ready for grown things, believe them." The tweet went viral in minutes. The revelation that shattered everything. Just when fans thought it was typical celebrity drama, TMZ dropped a bombshell, a leaked hospital report suggesting the pregnancy might not have been Stefon's. According to the report, the estimated conception date didn't line up with the timeline of their relationship, and rumors spread that Cardi had been briefly seeing her ex around the same period. It was chaos. Social media turned into a battlefield. Fans split into camps, #Team Cardi defending her fiercely, and #Team Stefon demanding the truth. Every move they made was dissected, every caption analyzed. Days later, Cardi finally broke her silence in a fiery Instagram live. Tears streamed down her face as she said, "Y'all don't know what I'm going through. I ain't perfect, but stop acting like I'm some villain. I know what's real. I know who my baby's father is." But Diggs didn't respond publicly, until he did. Stefon Diggs speaks out. A week later, Stefon posted a single statement on X, formerly Twitter. "Sometimes love ain't enough when trust is gone. I wish her the best, always." The tweet broke the internet. It was short, painful, and final. Reports later claimed Stefon requested a DNA test, which Cardi took as an insult. She allegedly sent him a private message saying, "You don't deserve to know nothing no more." From that point, the relationship was dead. Cardi's emotional breakdown. The following month, Cardi was spotted leaving her Manhattan penthouse in tears. Paparazzi photos showed her wearing all black, hood over her head, avoiding cameras. Friends close to her revealed she had been struggling emotionally, feeling betrayed, exposed, and exhausted. She later posted on Instagram stories. When you love someone so much and they believe lies instead of you, it breaks something inside you that never heals. Fans flooded her with messages of support, while others begged her to move on. Despite everything, many hoped they'd reconcile, but those hopes were crushed when Stefon was seen at a charity event with another woman on his arm. The final blow. Months later, during a candid radio interview, Cardi finally revealed what really happened. With a deep breath, she said, "Yes, I was pregnant. But I lost the baby. That's why I kept quiet. It was the hardest time of my life, and instead of being there, he walked away." The confession was raw. The studio fell silent. The internet, once again, exploded, but this time, with sympathy. It turned out, the controversial revelation wasn't about infidelity, it was about loss. A deeply personal tragedy that had been twisted by the media until it tore them apart. Stefon later issued a quiet apology on his Instagram story. "Didn't know the full story. I wish I did. I'm sorry. But by then, it was too late." Epilogue, Love Lost, Lessons Learned. Cardi threw herself back into music, releasing a haunting ballad titled, No More Baby Blues. Fans called it her most emotional song ever, a letter to Diggs, to herself, and to the love they couldn't save. Stefon, meanwhile, focused on his career, publicly vowing to do better as a man. But every time he was asked about Cardi, his voice softened, "She'll always be special." Though their relationship ended in heartbreak, their story reminded everyone that fame doesn't shield you from pain, and sometimes, behind the headlines and hashtags, two hearts are just trying to survive the storm. Title: Cardi B and Stefon Diggs break up after controversial revelation on pregnancy. The internet exploded overnight. What began as a sweet, unexpected love story between Cardi B, the Grammy-winning rap queen, and Stefon Diggs, the Buffalo Bills superstar wide receiver, suddenly spiraled into a storm of emotions, betrayal, and shocking truths no one saw coming. Rose the fairy tale beginning. It all started in early spring when fans noticed Cardi at a few Buffalo Bills games. Her signature nails, designer fur coat, and radiant smile didn't go unnoticed in the VIP box. Within weeks, she was seen leaving the same events as Stefon Diggs, quietly, but not quietly enough for the internet. By summer, the pair was inseparable. They shared subtle flirty posts on Instagram stories, a song lyric here, a heart emoji there. When Cardi finally posted a picture of herself in Diggs' jersey captioned, "My MVP medium skin tone emoji modifier," fans went wild. Stefon responded with, "Ain't no better team player red heart." They were the it couple, bold, fun, and unexpected. Cardi said in an interview, "He makes me laugh, he don't care about fame, and he treats me like a queen." For once, she seemed genuinely happy and at peace. But that peace wouldn't last long. High voltage the rumors begin. By late August, whispers began spreading like wildfire. A gossip blog claimed that someone close to Diggs revealed he was seeing another woman, an influencer who'd been spotted at one of his private post-game parties. Cardi immediately clapped back on X, formerly Twitter. "Y'all always trying to ruin something good. I'm too grown for messy lies." But fans noticed something strange. Within days, she deleted all photos of Stefon from her Instagram. Diggs, on the other hand, went radio silent. No denials, no posts, just cryptic game day captions like, "Focus mode." No distractions. Still, nothing compared to the bombshell that came next. Bomb the pregnancy revelation. In early October, a tabloid broke the exclusive. Cardi B was reportedly pregnant, and the baby might not be Stefon's. The revelation sent shockwaves through social media. Screenshots of private texts leaked to the internet showed messages allegedly between Cardi and a close friend. In one message, she reportedly said, "I don't even know how to tell him. I ain't even sure who the dad is right now." Fans were shocked. Some accused her of cheating, others defended her fiercely, reminding everyone how gossip outlets often fabricate stories about women. But the damage was done. The internet was on fire. Cardi went live on Instagram, visibly emotional, trying to hold back tears. "Y'all don't even know what I'm going through. Half of these stories are made up. Y'all think everything's a joke, but it's real life. I don't owe nobody explanations." Yet her voice cracked when she said Stefon's name. Broken heart the confrontation. According to insiders, Diggs confronted Cardi privately at her Los Angeles home just days after the rumor broke. Sources close to the couple revealed it was a heated, heartbreaking confrontation that lasted hours. Stefon reportedly told her, "You should have been real with me from day one. I don't care about the noise, I care about the truth." Cardi, crying, denied cheating but admitted she had been emotionally distant during a rough patch earlier in their relationship. She allegedly told him she hadn't confirmed the pregnancy yet and didn't want him finding out from the media. But Stefon, feeling blindsided and humiliated, walked out that night, leaving behind a gold bracelet Cardi had gifted him months earlier. Whole silence and speculation. Days passed. Cardi was quiet. Diggs stopped following her. The internet went into full detective mode, analyzing lyrics, captions, and every cryptic emoji they posted. When Cardi dropped a short clip on her Instagram story, sitting in a dimly lit studio, recording a verse that said, "Thought you was my peace, turns out you just another storm." Fans instantly took it as confirmation, they were done. Within hours, #Cardi and Stefon breakup was trending worldwide. Brain the truth behind the pregnancy. A week later, TMZ dropped another shocking update. The pregnancy rumors were true, but Cardi had suffered a miscarriage. She was reportedly devastated. Close friends said she'd been in and out of the hospital and was completely heartbroken that the world turned her private pain into a circus. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Cardi posted a black screen with the caption, "Sometimes life humbles you in the most painful ways. I just want peace right now." Stefon, surprisingly, liked the post, his first public acknowledgement of her in weeks. Speech balloon the final words. A month later, Cardi sat down for an interview where she finally opened up. "Me and Stefon, we had love. Real love. But sometimes, timing ain't right. We both made mistakes. I'll never speak bad on him, but it's time for both of us to heal." Her voice trembled, but her strength was evident. Diggs, in a later interview after a big game, was asked about her. He smiled faintly and said, "She's a beautiful soul. I'll always wish her the best. Some things just don't go how you plan." Crescent Moon the aftermath. Since their split, Cardi's been focusing on her kids and music. She's been spotted in the studio working on what fans are calling her most emotional album yet. Stefon, meanwhile, has thrown himself into football, reportedly using the heartbreak as fuel for the field. His performance has been stellar, but insiders say he's not the same off the field. The world moved on, but the story of Cardi B and Stefon Diggs, the passion, the chaos, the tragedy, still lingers. Because some love stories don't end with betrayal. They end with lessons, and tears behind closed doors.